I thought I knew everything about Minecraft. Everything important, anyways. My first exposure to the game was not the same as the J-Schlats of the world. By the time I finally got the game, update 1.4.5, I'd been watching Minecraft on YouTube for an entire year. Captain Sparkle's Skyblock and Survival series flooded my feed, and Skyda's Minecraft parkour maps kept me happy on the bad nights. I even remember the first ever Minecraft Hunger Games and getting really pissed when Anthem won. The game mesmerized me. I've always had the tendency to obsess over games and television, but there was nothing close to Minecraft. Every tip video, mod showcase, music video, Easter egg was cataloged in the folds of my brain more organized than I ever kept my room. And honestly, I don't believe that information has ever really left me. I could build Jerry's tree from scratch if I wanted to. But on a magical Christmas day, after a year straight of begging my poor mother, Santa finally heard my call. My stocking held an activation card that would truly change my life. It would also change my entire view of the game I've cataloged for a year straight, because no amount of knowledge can fully prepare you for the moment you click that button. I spawned in a tundra, a word I just recently learned in my geography class. It was already snowing and the world was blanketed. I did exactly the thing I've seen 1,000 times, like a part 1 to my very own survival series. Yet I don't remember a single one of those as clearly as this. I was stunned at how special this could feel, to finally run a Let's Play to an audience of myself. I've heard 100 times about how Minecraft was infinite, but this is the only time I felt it. I made a small shack on a hill and found a wolf to call my own. My own. And yet, for the longest time, I couldn't understand why this thing, the most boring part of the game to me now, felt that special. That was until I played Astroneer. See, I thought I knew everything about Astroneer, but when I started, I didn't. I was used to not knowing things by then. Single-player games I played unspoiled, multiplayer I always tried to figure out myself. It wasn't special anymore, it was the default. I first picked up Astroneer in 2018 after seeing Northern Lion play it with his friends. It seemed pretty fun and went on sale. The more I played it, the more I saw how purely fun it was. The polygonal style of the planets were strangely beautiful and the mechanics were mesmerizing. It wasn't long until I became obsessed. Each tidbit, every trick, module, mechanic, and model filed neatly in my mind until everything was there. The game was still in beta and received frequent updates, and with them my mind adapted. As far as I was concerned, all this game lacked was a 1.0 sticker and official release date. That day did come, February 6th, 2019. I didn't read the patch notes because I thought I knew everything about Astroneer. That was, of course, until... What is that? What is that? The only word that jumped to my mind was monolith, because that's what it was. It's this perfect, soulless, bare structure looming over the game I thought I knew. It was surreal. The only thing I could interact with were power ports and nothing else for me to see, so I did the only thing I could. And suddenly, this game that I knew didn't exist anymore. But at that cost came a realization. It's not that I didn't know Astroneer, it's not that I didn't know Minecraft, it's that I thought I did. That's the feeling that eluded me for a decade. When these games that gave you no direction suddenly reveal a whole new meaning you never knew, that's when I feel like a kid again. But why these two? Why Minecraft? Why Astroneer? What makes these two special? Simple, really. Minecraft and Astroneer are true exploration games. Let me elaborate. In 2015, still flush with many of the gaming YouTubers I came to love, Sunday released a series on a game called Terratech. It's a pretty interesting concept, to be fair. You start with a little buggy composed of a few blocks and parts, and by fighting enemies you can grow yourself and begin to build a base around you. Much like Minecraft, I bought the game after watching the series. Starting up the game and making my new world, there was only one small issue. See, the game told me everything. Wheels would fall from the sky and I was told to put them on, and so I did. A gun came from the sky and it told me to put it on, so I did. I shot at the enemies it wanted me to shoot. I built the car the game wanted me to build. It wasn't mine. That car was the game's. You can explore the world of Terratech, but you can't explore Terratech. I lost interest pretty quickly. Astroneer does have a tutorial, but it isn't necessary. Every object to achieve, every milestone to reach is derived entirely from the person. Even learning basic controls can feel like a step you took yourself. The buttons each player presses may be the same, but these controls? They're mine. It's just as much a part of my world as the planets themselves. No matter how similar the game is between each person, a true exploration game lets every part of it be explored by the player, no matter how mundane. Exploration, though, has its limits. Though Minecraft now has a world border, in the time I joined, the proverbial end to the Minecraft world was, in itself, unlimited. The Far Lands, the place where terrain generation breaks, gave way to the quirks in the programming and showed itself bare to anyone who found it. It was a buggy, weird, beautiful mess. It was, in itself, a monolith. A monolith for anyone curious of how far they can push a game. They can push it exactly that far. Astroneer, like Minecraft, doesn't bother to hide its limits. Now, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. There's a few things you need to know about him first. He has infinite strength, he can fly, he's a real looker, and can effortlessly accelerate anything to faster than light travel. You have 3 seconds to guess.
Oh shit! Ah! Ah! Ah!
The winch is, batshit insane. The developers of Astroneer decided to keep the winch as is over the course of the entire development of the game beyond release, and I love it. The design philosophy of the best games are to fix the frustrating problems and keep the fun ones. No player would find the Farlands by accident, but its existence for those who do find it is amazingly special. By not polishing these games, by keeping its quirks, the treasures that can be found bound further than anything that can be made on purpose. Admittedly, it's foolish to think you can know everything about games like this. Even today, projects like Pack.png, which went on for 8 months, was finally found, with many brand new seed-cracking projects being made in its wake. With the new automation update, people all over Astroneer are creating sorting systems and pushing the limits of what's possible to do in this game all over again. But no matter the problem, no matter the mystery, no matter the exploit, one day we will find out. We always do. And then we'll move on to the next idea, exploring our boundless imaginations in a world designed exactly for it. Thank you very much for watching. I decided to close my Patreon and focus on what I enjoy for the time being, so if you'd like to support me, simply subscribe, like the video, and comment about what you enjoy or what you'd like me to cover. I'd like to shout out Jacob Geller as a massive inspiration for this video. He genuinely makes some of the best content on this entire website. In fact, I kinda stole the title from his video, Control, Anatomy, and the Legacy of the Haunted House, which is easily my favorite YouTube video of all time, hands down. I'd like to cover more stuff like this in the future, so if you did enjoy it, please do let me know. I would love to do more. I think I'll do a Fall Guys video next though. I'll be sure to see you then. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and have a nice day.